we've been doing a few videos, and it's trying to help Google find you. And now we're going to kind of pull back out a little bit and look, give you a visual look. And for those who are watching or looking, that would be anyone that's going to be growing your business, CMO, anyone that's going to be in charge of the marketing or the business growth of your company. Hopefully you find this helpful, and I will let Todd go ahead and start digging in, and then we'll just kind of do this.
Think about this stuff as highways to your website, right? Mm-hmm. So when we talk to people who need help with marketing, or they haven't figured out how to leverage their website as a real marketing tool, one of the things that we hear is that when they describe how they use their website, it's kind of an older model, like very often an older model. Here's the older model. You have your website, and then the a search engine or two point to the website, and they go, people get there through that. Right. And so it's just like one gravel road basically going to the website. It used to work, but it doesn't anymore because there's not a bunch of little gravel roads. There's a bunch of highways. So if we could just view this as like highways, like what are all the highways that lead people to your website? Because you know how many options there are now for people to be anywhere on their digital device or on their computer or whatever. So I was just gonna kind of tear through some of these.
Yeah, because if in fact you've invested in a website as a business, and you go, oh, great, now we're gonna utilize the strategy for our growth to help our business grow. There's just a little more to it, so don't stop there.
A little bit. Okay, yep. So here's the tools here are some common tools. Let's start in with just Google Ads. So it used to be called AdWords. Now it's called Google Ads. You'll still see it says AdWords, sometimes in parentheses if you look online. But it's the new formula for that. So under Google Ads, there are 5 real different tools under there. I just want to touch on 3 because there's overlap. So one of the tools is search. So here's search. You go to Google, you type in sushi. We'll stick with our same example from the other video. You type in sushi. Mm-hmm. There's going to be ads at the top. Huh? And it's going to be this little black AD, and then it's going to have a little hyphen or whatever, and you're going to know that those are the ads that someone purchased when you look for that thing. So that's search, and it works. Works well for some and not so well for others, but it is an effective way to drive traffic. So that is one of the components, search. Then another one that we've got is called display, and there's a graphic. So like the old term that we used to use is banner. Like I think a lot of people can remember banner ads. Yeah, they're graphic. They're not text.
Yes. Yeah. They're going to have color.
I hope they're pretty.
They're going to have logos.
Yeah.
They're going to have graphics. They're not just going to be a square with some text in it. It says ad at the top. It's an ad. It's going to be more like an advertisement.
Perfect. So that's display.
Yeah.
Somebody sees that, they're interested, they click on it, they've been targeted. So like for me, maybe it's cigars. I'm scrolling, I go, oh, cigars over on the side. And then I click it, it knows somehow that I've looked at cigar stuff before. So then I click on it, and then off I go to the website, and it worked. Now you've got YouTube, so video. We all know that video viewership increases and it continues to climb. People watch video. So YouTube has a way to, through what we call pre-roll, or just being in the right place at the right time with the right descriptions loaded up in the correctly produced video. This is a platform that you don't want to overlook that falls into the Google Ads umbrella.
May I add this? Yeah, and believe it or not, depending on the consumer or the person that's looking for your product or service, most of us, when we go to Google, that little tab is on the all. Some people literally just stay on video. That's all only way they ever want to consume their content.
Let's look at another piece.
Well, I think retargeting's in with this.
There's overlap, you think?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's an ad.
Yeah. Well, you want to touch on retargeting?
Yeah. So retargeting can be a couple of things. It can definitely be originally from one of these search ads that you clicked on. You may then have moved through the funnel as a consumer, as a business owner, or somebody trying to grow their business. Why this is important to you is because all this is trackable, right? So this is going to be able to let you know what the people that you're after, whether they like the content you're putting out. So say yes. You know, they Google something, then they land on your ad. Well, then they actually begin to fill something out, but they don't complete the form. They bounce. Well, then you just adjust this little guy. But say maybe it is a form and it's some good information that you need, or maybe it's contact information. Well, then what's going to happen is you're going to capture that information and you're going to be able to serve them up things that they need as they move around the internet to then move them toward buying your product or service. Maybe it's your product, and maybe I've looked at a dress. It was too expensive. I clicked on it. I filled out a thing, but man, it's just too expensive. I love it when I'm then somewhere else and all of a sudden they give me a coupon somewhere else. And I go, oh, they thought about me, or they're caring for me, or whatever. They know that I'm not going to buy it. It's too expensive, and they could afford to discount it for me. So it felt special, and I bought it.
Let's hit referral.
Okay.
Kind of a simple one.
Sure.
Simple but not easy.
Yeah. That's a good one. Simple but not easy.
Yeah.
All of this.
So referral traffic. Think of that as you're on a website and you're wanting to know more about something, and you see a link from that website going to another second site. Right?
Well, let me give you information.
Yeah.
Now let me give you a referral to where to buy it.
Yeah. Or know it.
Or know it.
Yeah. Traffic. Like, we call this traffic.
You just, because we just kind of really dug into that a little deeper in a separate separate video, but
so here's traffic and content. As you develop strong content for the website, meaning the pages on your website specifically talk about the problems you solve, and they talk about, or the things that you sell to solve the problems, I guess it's the same thing. The information that you're giving and how somebody can flow through the website and receive help. So all those words are written in real specific ways, and they're ways that make search engines go, that is valuable and relevant, we want to serve that up. Direct is the old school way. I have a website address on my business card, I give it to you, you then go home and you key it in, www. And like that's the most simple example I can think of for direct traffic. You mentioned another direct traffic. What was it? I can't remember.
email.
Oh yeah. So if somebody clicks off that email,
Yeah.
direct traffic. I've heard you put it like this: don't forget about social media, because there's a lot of noise there. And I like how you say that, because it can be noise unless it's very specific and drilled in with a plan. That makes it now information, not noise, right?
Right.
So, and I think anybody watching this video knows those different platforms. I mean, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or there's a lot of other ones.
Yeah.
So, but that's a great way to target to get people to your website.
Anyone that feels like that there's a gap in any of these things, feel free to reach out.